Hey guys, Andrew here. Welcome to another car show video. Today we're going to be checking out the last of the Glencoe Car and Bike show of the 2023 season. Wasn't as big of a turnout as some of the previous ones, but it was still a fun show. Lots of cool cars, lots of good people, and some good food there, and just overall it was a good day. So stick around and check it out. So here we got a 1954 Chevy. This one looked like it was set up as a gasser. I mean, obviously that's kind of a custom built engine. Yeah, more of a race car because he did have it kind of gutted, and it looked pretty cool. So I do like the flame paint job on this car. Then over here we got a 66 Thunderbird. I believe this one was all original, nice and clean. Didn't get a chance to talk to the owner on this one, but it was still a sharp looking car. Now, if you've seen any of my previous car show videos, you know what this car is. This is a 76 Eldorado. This one actually belongs to my mom. She inherited it from my grandmother after my grandmother passed. Only about 78,000 original miles, and yeah, it's a very sharp looking car. Then right next to it we have my brother's 2011 WRX. This one's rated at about 280 horse to the crank, maybe about 250 wheel horse. Kind of an interesting story on this car. He had to have the engine rebuilt not that long ago, and it was very well done. Dyno sheets to prove all the numbers. I've actually driven this car many times, and it's quite fun. And next to it, we have my other brother's 84, I believe it's an 84, Ford Fairlane. Work in progress, as you can see. And right next to it, we've got a 68 Cutlass. This was a nice car. This was not a 442. This is just a Cutlass. Now, some people get the 442 and the Cutlass mixed up, so this one is an Oldsmobile Cutlass. Then here we got a 63, I believe it was a 63 Pontiac Grand Prix. Kind of looks like a GTO, but it's a Grand Prix. And then over here, I didn't catch the year on this one, but it was a Mustang, obviously. Nice looking convertible. And then this one is a 1929 Mercedes. I've seen this car a couple of times, and each time I do see it, it's actually a very nice car. The owner's a nice guy. He actually told us kind of a story on it. Don't really remember off the top of my head, but it's a very nice car. Not many of these around. Then over here, not something you see every day, we've got an 85 Honda CRX. I don't know if this was one of the very first years that Honda came out with the CRX, but again, for an 85 and a Honda, very clean, very well maintained, and again, you don't see too many of them. I mean, I saw a bunch of CRXs years ago, but not many in this shape. Here we got an 81 VW Rabbit pickup. Again, there's only a couple of these in the area. One is this blue, the other one is kind of a tan. And then here we got a Chevy Caprice. This is a two-door Caprice, not a very common Chevy Caprice. You don't see many two-doors around. Most of them are four-doors. And then here we got a nice looking Chevelle. Love the color on that one. And then over here we got a couple of Corvettes. We got a C5. That's the Philly 04. And then we got a C4. A couple of nice looking ones. And then right next to that one, we've got a C6 Z06. I don't know what it is about these cars, but yellow just works on them. Yellow, red, and blue, I think, were some of the best Corvette colors. And then, of course, you get the 6-speed manual in these ones. I don't believe the Z06 was ever offered with an automatic. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure all of them were manual. And then we got a couple more Corvettes. Both of these were C5s. Not bad. Then we got a nice looking 57 Chevy Bel Air. Mostly original, it looks like. The wheels were not. Those are AR Torque Thrust 2s. And this one also had a manual transmission. I don't know if that was a retrofit or if that was original. But either way, sharp looking car. Now, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure why this one was even here. This was a early 2000s Saturn SL1. And yeah, I'm not sure why that one was there, but it was kind of interesting to see. And then we got our 2004 Mustang Mach 1. Very nice car. Not a fan of the orange, but it looked good. A couple more Mustangs. We got a 5-liter Fox body. And then an 04 Mustang convertible. Nice looking car. And these two Mustangs over here actually belong to my buddy Victor, who was the organizer of the show, or one of the organizers. He's got that's an 04 Terminator and then an 87, I believe it's either an 85 or an 87 Fox body. Then here we got a couple of Mopars. We got a 68 Charger, and then here we got a 16 Challenger with the plum crazy purple. And then he actually had a tribute, as you can see, to Prince on the hood of this car. It says, "When the Doves Cry." When Doves Cry. Very good looking airbrush job. Couldn't have been cheap, I would imagine. Now this one here is a 47 Crosley. And I don't know too much about these cars. It was very interesting looking though. And over here we got a 72 Duster. Not a bad looking car. Not a huge fan of the green on these cars, but it was one of the original colors. And then we got a 72 Thunderbird. This was one of the larger Thunderbirds of that generation, I believe, or that car, the Thunderbird itself. Not bad. And then here we got a 84 Trans Am. Right next to a couple of Mustangs. We got a 05 and a 06. Both good looking cars. And this one here was a 70 Chevelle. Nice looking car. I do love the red on these cars. And then of course they had the rally wheels on it. This was the SS version. Big block. Very nice. Then here we got a Model A. I didn't catch what year this one was, but they had it kind of decorated like Lizzie from the Cars movies. Kind of funny. And over here we got a nice looking Olds 442. Nice red stripes on white paint. Sharp looking car. Now over here we got a 51 Chevy pickup. Love the blue on this one. Of course, blue is one of my favorite colors. And over here we got a nice looking Trans Am convertible. I believe this was the WS6. I want to say this was a late 90s, either a 99 or a 2000. Didn't quite catch the year. Then we got a nice looking Mustang here. Again, right around that 2005, 2008 era. After the Mustang got its new, what do they call it? The new retro, I think it was. That's what it was called. This was a Roush Mustang. This was actually very well done. And over here we got a Plymouth Superbird. Very nice car. I didn't quite catch the year on this one. I want to say this was an early 70s. Not 100% on this one, but very sharp. Here we got a nice looking Hellcat. Had that Hemi orange color. And of course it still had the stupid yellow guards on the front lip. That is so dumb. This has got to be one of my absolute favorite cars. 97 Viper GTS. Even the color is one of my favorite combinations on this one. Blue base with the white racing stripes. My absolute favorite car. I want one of these so bad. Here we got a 49 Chevy 3100. Looks like he was restoring it. Not bad. Had a little ways to go yet. And here we got a 69 Scout. Don't see too many of these around. And here we got an 80s Camaro. I do like the wheels on these cars, those RS style wheels. Very sharp. Another Model A. Didn't quite catch the year on this one. Thought that was mostly original though. Here we got another C5 convertible. Kind of common. Not bad. Here we got a 70s Chevy pickup. Right next to a 51 Chevy. The black matte on those actually looks pretty good. And here we got an El Camino SS. I like the red with the black stripes on it. Very sharp. Now this one here was an 87 Buick T-Type. Basically it's the same platform and engine as the Grand National, but it was kind of a lesser known car. Still had the 3.8 turbo V6. And very similar body shape, but it was slightly different in a few areas. Talked with the guy and he said that it's got a bit more horsepower than a GNX. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same car. Then over here we got a 63 Chevy Nova. This one was very good looking. I wanted to say he was setting this up for racing, but I'm not sure on that one. Very well done though. And here we got a GMC 350. Don't know too much about these vehicles though. Nice looking either way. Here we got a 69 Impala. Very nice. Right next to another old Chevy. Didn't catch the year on that one. And then here we've got a 62 Corvette. One of the more rare variants, I believe. Don't see too many early 60s Corvettes though. Then we got another C6 Corvette. Not bad looking. Not my favorite generation, but not bad. Right next to that is a C8. Didn't get a lot of footage of that because I really don't care about those much anymore. And then we've got this beautiful looking Camaro, 78 Camaro. This is the one, this has been in a couple of videos of mine. He is chromed out to the gills, man. Very sharp. Then we got another Bel Air here. I don't recall what year this one was. It looked like a 57, but I know it's not a 57. 57's only had single headlights. Here is a 57 Bel Air. This one was beautiful. I've seen this one a few times. Very nice looking car. Right next to that, we've got a Saturn Sky Red Line. This is the turbo version. This one was an automatic. I've seen this one a few times before, but still a nice looking little car. Didn't quite catch what this one was. I want to say it was a early 40s Ford Coupe. I could be wrong on that. Nice looking car though. Then here we got a 74 442. This was the convertible. You don't see too many 442s in the convertible top. I'm not sure if this was a factory option or not. But to be honest, I don't know too much about these cars. So here we got a C10 that's set up for drag racing. Right next to that is a Pro Stock S10. Nice looking couple of trucks here. Over here we got a 1923 Roadster, or a T-Bucket as I know some people call it. Very interesting. I don't see a lot of these, at least not a setup like this. Then we got another Roadster, a 31 Ford. Nice looking car. And right next to that, we got a 41 Chevy Custom. I've seen this one a couple of times. I love the blue on this one. Another Ford Coupe. Nice looking car. Here we got another Roadster. It's got some meats on that one. Kind of wish I knew what kind of horsepower he was putting down, but either way it's looking sharp. Another C8, and here we've got an Audi R8 V10 next to that C8. And keeping with the V10s, over here we've got a Lamborghini Gallardo. And this was the generation after they were Audi sourced V10s. This was the actual Lamborghini V10. And this one also had the gated 6-speed manual transmission. And here we got a 454 Chevy pickup. A nice looking truck. Right next to that, another Trans Am WS6. And over here we got a 69 Camaro RS. I've seen this one before too, so still a nice looking car. You don't see too many of the RS in this good a shape. And over here we got another C6. Nice deep ruby red on that one. Very sharp looking color. Then over here we got a 1954 Oldsmobile Holiday. This one was original, very well kept. Don't know too much about this one. Kind of interesting though. And here we got to give the bikes some love. Some nice looking bikes here. That little one there, the guy rolls up and he looked like he was just having a blast driving that thing down the streets. I did like the paint job on this one. Very nice. And that's it. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around and checking out the video. Like I said, there are lots of cool cars. One of my personal favorites was the Blue Viper GTS. There were some other really cool cars there. So I talked with a few of the owners, good people. Just overall, it was a good day. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for checking it out, and we'll see you next time.